Hi guys, my name is Alana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about all things handbags and luxury, and I have a great video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the Coach Nolita 19. Here is my Coach Nolita 19. This is such a cute little shoulder bag and I'm really enjoying using this so far. So some of the things to know about this bag is that it retails for $75 in USD and it retails for $92 Canadian. So that is the price that it shows online at the Coach outlet website if you were to check right now at the time of filming. Now, one thing that's important is that this actually can fluctuate in price quite a bit, and sometimes depending on seasonal variations of this or the color choice that you decide to select. So you kind of have to keep an eye out. I actually ended up purchasing this piece for $109, and like I said, as I see it on the Canadian website right now, it's for $92. So always keep an eye out, and there's a good deal to be found at all times for this bag. Now, getting into the actual material of the bag, this is made with a coated canvas material, and that means that it's very durable. So I really do appreciate that about this bag, as I like to use this as a grab and go bag, not necessarily going anywhere fancy. I wear it casually. And then it does have a leather strap here that does look quite nice with the canvas also. So again, with the zipper, same thing. This also comes in leather. And then there's the little Coach tag here, which also is leather. And it's accompanied by the beautiful gold hardware here. It is very good quality from what I can see also. There's no scratching on this or anything like that. And like I said, the hardware really goes well with this color, in my opinion. And I was debating between this colorway and the darker brown colorway that was available. And ultimately, I decided to go with this version because this is mainly a shoulder bag, although it does have the option to potentially add straps or use this as a wristlet, which I will get into in a little bit. I mainly would use this as a shoulder bag, which to me kind of relates more to being a summer bag. So I got the lighter color here. Now this is known as the khaki cream colorway, and as you can see, the difference between the bottom of the bag and the front of the bag, there are two types of coated canvas. So now that we've kind of gone through the material and the making of this bag, I will give you a full 360 of the bag. And the top also. Now moving on into the interior of the bag. One thing I will note also is that this is quite a smooth zipper. Like, I find that this is really easy to open and close, getting in and out of, which is nice. So in the interior of the bag, there is a darker brown lining, and this is just a fabric lining on the interior. And when you go into the bag, you have one large opening, so there's no dividers. However, there are some slot pockets on either side of this bag, which I think is a really nice touch. So there is a large slot pocket at the back here, and it goes from each end of the bag. So you can fit some bigger items in here that are still fairly slim. And then if you go to the other side of the bag here, there is still also some slip pockets here, but this is made specifically for cards, I would say, because there are two pockets here, and then it would fit cards nicely. And because this is more of a compact bag, some people might not want to carry a card holder or a wallet because it's going to take up a lot of room, so I really do think that's a good option for this piece. One other thing about the functionality of this bag and how you can use it. Now, I did mention that you can use this as a shoulder bag, of course, but also this can then be transformed into a wristlet. So if you take this off here and hook it onto this side, you are able to wear it as a wristlet. So I think this is good, as it gives it just another option, another way to wear the bag, and versatility is something that is really important for me when I'm looking into purchasing bags, especially as of lately. So I really like that about this piece. One thing I will note though is as you can see, when you have it locked in as a wristlet, you do have this piece here that has the D-loop that is unable to tuck into anywhere. So it does stick out, and I actually have had some of you ask me about this too. Is there a way to tuck it in? There isn't. So keeping that in mind, if you're using this as a wristlet, then this piece will be sticking out. Now, one more thing about this bag is that this is the Coach Nolita 19. So this comes in two different sizes. It comes in the 19 and it comes in the 15. So this is still quite small, but the 19, of course, being the bigger size of the two, it can fit quite a bit more. I would say that the Nolita 15 is more comparable to the mini pochette accessoire, and I think the shape and the size of that bag is very similar. So if you want something that's just a step up in size, then I would say that that's a kind of good way to gauge this piece here if you're not familiar with this bag already. Of this bag. So I've had this bag for about 3 months now, and I would say that I've used it a decent amount, definitely enough to see how this bag will work in the long run, and I have noticed some slight signs of wear. Nothing too crazy, and it's not the canvas, as I mentioned, that is quite durable, but in fact it's actually on the strap. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is a pop stitch that is on the interior of the handle here. So that is something that I did notice. And funny enough, Coach is really known for having great quality. However, this is an outlet piece, and this is actually an outlet piece only. So just like the other fashion houses, when there is something that is specific to an outlet store, they tend to use inferior materials just so that they're able to provide something from the designer, however, at a lower price. And I do think that that's why this piece is popping out here, because I've been getting Coach bags since I was in my teens, and I really hadn't experienced any issues with the bag or the wear and tear. Now, having said that, that is only one little pop stitch out of the whole bag, and I definitely would say that I've put this bag to work. I didn't feel any type of hesitation to stuff this bag to its capacities or bring it in any type of rain or shine or anything like that. So otherwise, I would say that this bag has held up well. There's no signs of any color transfer, and this is quite a light bag, but again, I just feel like the coated canvas truly is so durable. And same thing with the leather on the handle, like there's no dirt or anything like that on the handle as well. The reason why I do mention this is for other bags that I have, for example, like my Marc Jacobs tote bag, the micro, I have it in the rose leather, and the back of that bag has so much wear, and you can see a lot of color transfer on it. So for me, that's another thing that I'm really thinking about as I invest into more bags and add more bags into my collection. I love a light color palette for my bags. However, sometimes you have to worry about color transferring onto the bag. That is not the case with this piece here. Now we're going to do a quick little what fits inside as well as what's in my bag. So these are typically some items that I would carry in this bag on a daily basis. So the first thing, and maybe the most important, we all want to know, does it fit a phone? So I have the iPhone 13, and it does fit comfortably in this purse. And I would say if you have a slightly bigger phone, you shouldn't have any issue with it fitting in here as well, because there still is some additional room on this side of the bag if I line it up with this side. So that is awesome. Next, I love carrying my Rosalie coin purse with me, and this is something, though it is a compact wallet, I really do pack it up, so you can see the thickness of this right now. And this will also fit in the bag, no problem. I will also add my car key in here, a mini lipstick, and also a travel perfume. This is one of my Louis Vuitton samples, Rose Devant, and that fits comfortably. So if you can see inside of the bag, there is still quite a bit of space to add additional things if you needed. More like little things though. I do feel I could get a hand sanitizer in here. I know I can also fit my compact mirror in here, so there still is a little bit of wiggle room, and that is not using any of the slip pockets that are on either side of the interior of the bag also. And when it's all zipped up, as you can see, you don't really notice any bulging coming out from the front or the back of the bag, and it fits comfortably on the side as well. So considering the size of this bag, I really do feel like it packs a punch, and you can get all of your everyday essentials in here, no problem at all. So there's my review on my Coach Nolita 19. Now I'd love to know, what are you thinking about Coach these days? I personally feel like they're making a comeback, and they have some really great pieces they've been dropping that personally fit in with my lifestyle, and I think are becoming quite more popular in the handbag community as well. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you're interested in hearing a comparison on the Coach Nolita and my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, let me know also, because I'd be happy to do a comparison video between the two for you. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found it helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any content coming out in the future. I'll see you in the next one.